What's good, family? It's your man, the YB. Now, post in the chat if you can hear, man. Obviously, last time we had that bit leave it situation, so everyone post if you can hear, man. In fact, let me check myself. Is it working? It sounds like it's working still. Waiting for you, man, to confirm in the chat. Can you hear or? Nice, alright then, let's get to this cooking. First off, I posted a video the other day, and these BT pagans, in fact they weren't even BT, it was some next company, struck my video down. So let me read this out now. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization from the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching and parody, which does not infringe the copyright under 17 USC 107. So, as you might have seen by the title, DILLIAN, the booty snatcher White, has alleged that he licked his head off the canvas. Now, throughout this study, we're going to prove he gassed, he woofing. So, can everyone see the screen clearly? Let me check that before I carry on. Everyone seeing the screen? I think you'd be right still. You can see the screen still. You're nice. I've niced you. So, let's take it from the jump then. So, and in fact, if any BT pagans are watching, we're going to do it frame by frame, so the video ain't even playing, yeah? So just settle yourselves about trying to strike this and strike that. I swear down, if I had a whole bunch of coin, yeah, if I was rich, I'd sue the pants off them mongoloids. So greedy, ain't they? Oh, we got, you know what I mean? They just made how much? Tyson Fury just made, it's not Fury to be fair, but these big corporations just made £50 million, and they want to try and take man's, you know what I mean? It's bare weird. Anyway, let's look at it frame by frame. So, Fury licks him, yeah? And this is the first one, there's a few of them. Fury licks him. Now, you can see here, his leg, his butt's on the floor, his shoulder's just about to hit the floor, yeah? His head is miles off. You can see the blue, yeah? Between his head and the canvas. His head's nowhere near the canvas yet, yeah? He's still falling. So, in fact, that's a much clearer shot here. We can see DILLIAN WHYTE's bonce is nowhere near the canvas. A few more frames. Still nowhere near the canvas. Still nowhere near the canvas. Still nowhere near the canvas, because you can see the words here. His head, when his head's on the floor, then words should be covered. No head in the canvas. No head in the canvas. And I think just about now his head's on the canvas. But you see, watch it. Look at his head at rest. Yeah, his head's now at rest. There's no bouncing up. His head stays there indefinitely. There's no bounce. Oops. Yeah, not even a bit of a bounce. And we've just looked at that frame by frame. There's no bouncing whatsoever. Yeah, his bonce don't move. Now, what we're going to do now is, I'm going to show you a cat whose bonce loves to bounce. So this is Canelo smoking Amir Khan's pack. Watch this one in comparison. So you see Amir Khan's bonce goes down, licks off the canvas. That's bouncing, yeah? Boing. Look at that. His bonce. You can see his bonce crunching up. Look at that. Crunch. Boing. Yeah? And it does it a few times, I think, in fact. Look at that. Wow, look at that bounce there. So his head has licked off the floor. That is mad. So he's just been hit, yeah? His bonce goes down, bounces up, he's back. That's nasty. And that was a punch, that weren't a push, but still, the principle is, when someone's head bounces, yeah, it's clear it's bouncing. I got another angle of DILLIAN. So again, DILLIAN's been hit. He's in midair. He's dropping. like a big turd. Yeah, big turd looking ass. He looked like a turd as well. He's built like a turd, big soft looking ass. He's going down. Watch his head. And I said this in my video the other day. Dillian's head, his parasympathetic nervous system was activated. His neck muscles were clenched. I've never in all the knockdowns I've watched here, I've never seen someone's head so stable. You see that? His head, and watch his chin. For reference, yeah. So we know he's off the ground here. Dillian is categorically off the ground here. So remember the Mia Khan video. It's not. You don't miss a bounce. If it's bouncing, it's clearly obvious it's bouncing. So Dillian's head's off the floor, and his chin now should be going back towards his chest if it was bouncing. Instead, his chin does not move a lick whatsoever. There is genuinely no bounce whatsoever. And again, here's a Mia Khan from another angle. Mia Khan goes, that undulation in his chest is amazing. Look at that, his head almost comes back up again. His head genuinely almost comes back up after being bounced off there. Yeah? So look, he's been knocked down. He goes down. His head bounces back up into the position it was in. Literally, look. That's mad. And then goes to... I think it might even bounce again. Yeah, a little bit. There's a little bounce there, see? And you can see the chin movement. You can see the head movement. There's no confusion when it bounces. Not even a bit. I think there's... This is another one of Dillian. So again, Dillian's going down. Watch his head. His head's at rest. And there's no bounce. Now, I'm not going to play the actual motion picture because I'm trying my best to not get the video got. So, when you watch the actual video, it'll do more to show you that there's no bounce. But you best believe there's no bounce. I've watched it all, at all the different angles. And in fact, I think there's a better video coming in a minute. Just sit here. Dillian's head goes down. And there you go at rest. And in fact, watch Dillian's arm. Watch Dillian's arm here, yeah? Watch his arm. Now, his arm was unconscious, I believe. Because watch his arm go down. So the arm's dropping, yeah? It bounces off the floor. And you can see see that? See his arm all jiggling. That's unconscious. His head ain't doing no jiggling like that. Look at the arm. The arm bouncing all over the gon. You know what I mean? His arm's unconscious. His neck wasn't for whatever reason. His head comes down and lays at rest. And in fact, his legs are still in the air. So there's not a chance of a bouncing head. And here's a still shot you can see, which shows that when Amir Khan got licked here, if Dillian White was unconscious now, his head would already be bouncing on the floor. Do you understand? If Dillian White didn't have his neck muscles kicking in, his head would be flat on there. Your body can't do that conscious. We just saw Amir Khan. Did you see Amir Khan's head holding up whilst his back was on the floor? No. In fact, when you watch Amir Khan's head hits the floor before his back does, I'm pretty sure. Let's watch it again. Oh, it's certainly not long after. That's for sure. Well, yeah, you can see it anyway. There you are. You've seen the evidence. There's no doubt about it. 100%. So, there it is. There was no bouncing head. Shillian made it up. And it's as simple as that. Oops. Yeah? He made it up because he's trying to make some coin. That's the bottom line. Let me read some of your comments still. MKYK says, do a podcast with Tyrone Booth. That should be funny. I feel sorry for Tyrone. Tyrone down bad, man. Tyrone down bad. He down the baddest, 100%. White Villain said, YB, it was the head of White's soul that hit the canvas. mm. Fury makes all their man into excuse machines. Yeah, and in fact, I got another video coming soon, which is going to expose. Apparently, I don't want to give too much away, but apparently there's some rumours now knocking around of another Glovegate. Sporting Shitecons, what's going on, my man? Devil Dog 83, the #1 coin booster in the building. But yeah, Sporting Shitecons put out a video today alleging there's been some glove stuff going on. But for me, the thing is about it, I'm not going to lie to you. If I was your job, in someone's team is to be fiduciary, which means that it's your responsibility to be on your P's and Q's. If you're worried, if I was managing Dillian White, would I be checking Tyson Fury's gloves? Absolutely. But if they haven't done that, that's on whose fault's that? I'm not saying, I don't think there is nothing wrong with them. And if there was, it's on Dillian's team to do that. If you're too busy trying to play smart mind games, oh man, I'm playing mind games and I'm not turning up to the press conference. Too busy doing that and not focusing on the actual things that can make a real effect, like doing the checks you need to do. Devil Dog coming through again with a boostful coin. Boosting your man the YB up with $10. Much appreciated. No doubt about it. Conor Habib said, when you fight in Tyrone Booth, listen, Tyrone don't want it, man. He's smoking, he drinking, he gone to the bottle, man. The YB sent Tyrone to the bottle, he don't want it. Yeah? Danny Fly said, Devil Dog, the #1 merciful coin giver. 100%. No, there's no doubt about that. Not even a bit of doubt. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on here for long. Just wanted to come and give you, man, the quick leak. And I'll catch you dons on the next one still. One love. Big up again to my doggy Devil Dog coming through. No doubt about it. Peace.